You wanna come up here?
Come here.
There. Alright. Oh. Whoo-wee. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Hey guys, it's been a while. It's been a long while. This announcement is me coming back. I know it seems like I haven't done anything, and I kind of want to talk about it in this episode. But if you don't want to hear my long, drawn-out explanation of why I've been gone, what I've been doing, then just know that a new episode of BioShock will be coming out on Saturday. That is the 23rd of November. Sorry, I have a calendar over here. So, 23rd of November, Saturday. Tune in for that. I don't know what time that's going to come out, but I'll be going back to Saturdays and Tuesdays and Saturdays for my upload times. So, check that out. Starting Saturday, I think we also have the To the Moon sequel. I forget what it's called. Finding Paradise? ? That will also be continuing starting next Tuesday. But today, this Tuesday, right now, thank you guys for joining me. Really, thank you. I know it's been a while, and I know I don't really have like that big of an audience, but there's a few of you that do watch my videos, and I do thank you for that. That is super cool, because I just, started this for the sake of putting videos up, so I can kind of keep track of what I'm playing and watch me play through things from the past, and also for my friends to see what I'm playing. But you guys watching, that is cool, and I was asked where I've been before. It's been a long time. I think it was July, like the beginning of July was the last time I uploaded. So I'm going to go into this whole spiel. I'm going to try and put graphics up, maybe on this side. I don't know which side is better. I'll sit in the middle. I'll have future me. I'll sit over here, actually. I'll sit on this side. There. Future me, it's easier to put graphics up. So, in July, when was this? I think it was like the middle of July to the very end of July, so the last like 2.5 weeks of July, I was out of town, completely out of town. I went to Cooperstown, New York, which is where the National Baseball Hall of Fame is, for those of you that I don't know. And I don't really know if you can see that, but it is a plaque thing for Edgar Martinez. Edgar Martinez is my favorite baseball player of all time, and he's my favorite Mariner, obviously, and I'm a fan of the Mariners. If you didn't know, that's the Mariners part of Zelda Mariners. My hands are backwards, they are Zelda Mariners. So I wanted to go see him get inducted because I've been waiting for 10 years of him being on the ballot to go do that. So I did it. I went with a friend. We ended up making this whole East Coast trip out of it. Went to Philadelphia. We went to D.C. We saw all the historic things. We met up with a friend who's in Philly. He lives there. He kind of showed us around Philly, and then we all just road tripped down from there to Washington, D.C. And that was basically the whole last half of July. I was doing that. In August, I kept it busy. I went to go see Mumford & Sons at the Gorge, which is this beautiful venue in the middle of Washington State. It's right on the Columbia River, and it's this just stage set like by the cliffside going down to the river, and it has this huge like lawn seating area for you to watch stuff, and I've never been there before, and they'd put on a really good show. I loved the concert. It was so good. I don't have any videos because I usually watch the concert. I took a couple pictures, I think, during and before, but that's about it. What else did I do in August? Is that better with the blanket? Yeah. Okay. All right. Sorry. I went to go get a blanket for the dog and stuff. Where I left off was at the end of July, beginning of August. I went to see Mumford & Sons. That same weekend was Edgar Martinez weekend at T-Mobile Park in Seattle for the Mariners. We went to those games, got to see Edgar do a speech there, basically saying thank you to the fans again. He said that during his normal speech at the Hall of Fame, but he kind of wanted to reiterate the stuff. I also had the fun time of hosting friends from New Hampshire. It was their first time in Seattle. We took them to see all the sites, so we could see like the Space Needle, we could see Pike Place, the waterfront, basically like the whole downtown Seattle experience. Also went up to Mount Rainier. It was kind of cloudy, but I still got this cool pic. And we went to Dick's, which is a burger chain here. Yeah, it was cool having them here for the first time. I'm actually going to go visit them at the beginning of next year, so that'll be also super fun. Rest of August, I think I just went to see Steve Miller Band in August. I guess every year they come here, so that's kind of cool. They're always on tour. But yeah, Steve Miller, got to see them. September, there's more Mariners things. They gave away like an Ichiro bobblehead. I went to Felix Hernandez's last game as a Seattle Mariner. He's been like a really dominant pitcher here for years, except for the last couple of years he's kind of teetered, but I still hope he finds success somewhere because I want to see him get to the Hall of Fame. I don't know if he's quite there yet, but I'd like to see it happen, and then I'll probably go back to Cooperstown for that. In the middle of September, I took about a week-long trip to Anaheim, California. I went to Disneyland. But it wasn't just for Disneyland. I was actually for my best friend's wedding, and she asked me to be her photographer for the wedding. I think I did a pretty good job. I've never photographed a wedding before. Photography has always been one of my hobbies, but I never did anything commercially with it, so I never did any kind of portrait shots. But I did her engagement photos, and then she had me do her wedding. But I think it turned out pretty good. And it was just a really cool experience, having to do this with the pressure of I have to get the shot now. Oh, yes. The most important thing about September is I won this, which I don't know if you can see that. But every year, Root Sports, who is the Seattle Mariners network, they do this Ultimate Fan Contest every year. And every year I submit a story, and they have a panel of people that choose stories that win. And I've won, they do it by week, so every week they pick 2 winners, and in that month they pick a grand prize winner out of those weekly winners. And this is the first year I won the whole thing, and I can't believe it, because it was for the state of Washington. So I still can't believe that I won that, but I'm honestly the biggest Mariners fan that I know, so I kind of deserve it, you know what I'm saying? That was at the end of September. We had that whole ceremony. I think I have a short video here.
Last but certainly not least, we introduce you to Root Sports Ultimate Fan from right here in the Evergreen State. This fan keeps score on every Mariners game and never leaves early. Whether celebrating new faces or old heroes, this fan sticks with the Mariners through thick and thin, even moving from Boise, Idaho, back to the Puget Sound area so he can attend more games. For the great state of Washington, please welcome...
Anyway, yeah, that was September. That was busy. October, I did this apple cider squeeze thing. I think that was in Puyallup. It was either in Puyallup or Tacoma. But you actually from just raw apples, you go to these stations, you wash the apples, you put it in this squeezer, it chops them up, and then you squeeze the juice out, and then you have raw apple cider. And it was so good because it was fresh and it was raw apple cider. And I love apple cider. And it's apple juice essentially, because apple cider is just more raw and cloudy. Apple juice is just a little more filtered, I guess. It's basically the same, but it wasn't sparkling cider or anything. It wasn't Martinelli's kind of stuff. But it was really good. I also went to see The Who in October. That was also pretty cool. One of my friends actually kind of looks like young Pete Townsend, so we always make fun of him. So I was like, "Oh, hey, you're on the stage today. How you gonna do?" It was. Oh, I went to a lot of concerts. Holy cow! I went to Mumford & Sons. I went to Steve Miller. I went to The Who. All in three bands in 3 months. That's pretty big. Last October, because it was Halloween, I have a friend who always wanted to go to Halloween Town, Halloween Town is in St. Helens, Oregon, which is like right on the border of Oregon and Washington. But we went to Halloween Town there. That was pretty cool. We kind of just walk around and they have a bunch of Halloween stuff out. And that's where I took this picture with Jack Skellington and my Nightmare Before Christmas shirt, because Nightmare Before Christmas is awesome. You know it's true. So that's kind of a short where I've been, and I just have been putting off recording for so long, but I'm finally getting back into it. I'm finally ready to like hit this hard, do 2 videos a week, just because I want to get done with BioShock. I kind of want to finish it. Not because I feel obligated to, but because I want to see the end of the game, and I just want to keep going with these games. It gives me a reason to play games, and it gives me a reason to have fun and talk to you and do this and practice talking, because obviously I still suck at it while I'm saying all the time. That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna do this 2 days a week, starting today, I guess, Tuesday. BioShock on Saturday. Finding Paradise, I believe, is the correct name of the game, on Tuesday again. And we'll see what happens. We'll go from there. I have the next game picked out after BioShock. I don't have the next one for after Finding Paradise yet, but after BioShock it's going to be a Zelda game. I haven't done a Zelda game yet, and I want to go back and do one because I love the series so much. So, we'll see how you guys like it. I'm going to try something I haven't done with a Zelda game before, or at least not this particular one. It's a secret which one, though. It shouldn't be a secret. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It's a Zelda game. There's like 12 of them that I could possibly choose from. There's more than 12. But I'm not going to do like a handheld version. Anyway, I think I babbled long enough. It's been like 12 minutes of me babbling, telling you what I've been doing. That's it. That's the story. I've just been busy, I guess. Life happens. But I'm going to try and stick through this. It's going to be my like early New Year's resolution, since it's only November. But I'm going to do 2 videos a week, Tuesday, Saturday, and we'll see how it goes from there, I guess. Thank you guys for watching. I hope everything's okay and you're still going to watch my videos, because I think it'll just get better from here, you know? And also, if you have game suggestions, please tell me. I have a list of ones from before that some of you have said, and I'll try to work my way through that. And there's some, and I know I have on Steam that I've wanted to play, but always open to suggestions. And if there's one that I think it looks really cool, I kind of bump that up the list, you know? So that happened with The Witness. My brother, I think, was the one that recommended that, and that kind of bumped it straight to the top. I was like, ooh, I want to play a puzzle game. And there was that. So do let me know. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you on this Saturday with BioShock, right? Yeah, we're gonna do it. Oh, one more thing. The BioShock episode. I don't know how close I am to the end, but I'm gonna try and do like a mega hour-long episode, so tune into that. Hour-long episode of BioShock, Saturday. See you there. Now I'm done. For reals this time. I'm done. We'll see you Saturday. Peace.